It's not working. There we go. How's that? That looks like it's working. Now, I have to unmute that Discord because if you will jump in just a second and say hello to us all. But good morning, welcome along. Nice to have you here on a sort of bonus, semi-bonus stream, I suppose. Public holiday here in New Zealand. So we are, I thought we'd jump in with FSG, worked out for him. So here we are. Welcome along. Chinook, good morning, mate. Tato, is it Teo? Hello, good morning. Darren, how you doing? Brock, welcome along. Edsy, g'day to you. Big Grizz is here. Hello, Mrs. Prof. Welcome along. Good to see you. Wizard of Ag, just downloading the map. Good on you. There's a link to it in the description. I should put a Nightbot link up, shouldn't I? See if I can do that while we're waiting for FSG.
Mr. Argsy, are you there?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good. I'm guessing everything's working. I'm just looking at what I can see here now.
So far, so good. How's your ping? So we're doing a peer-to-peer tonight because G-Portal couldn't get us set up quickly enough. But
just on 160, so not too bad.
Okay, that's
played on worse.
Bad. That's pretty not bad, is it?
That's not too bad at all.
From the other side of the world.
So yeah.
I am Hamish. I am rocking my papaya this afternoon. Right, there was a certain motor race that's finished a few hours ago. Just thought I'd support my team.
Good on you.
Have you watched anything yet, Args?
Yeah, I saw the highlights. I just watched the 10-minute YouTube highlight package.
So, should we talk about Max now, or?
So the best part is I read the FIA's official ruling, and in brackets of their judgment, they're like about his team telling him to give the position back. In the brackets, they said we reviewed the incident and deemed no further action necessary.
So he didn't have to give it back.
So he didn't have to get it back.
And then he decided to see the red mist.
Yeah. Do Max stuff.
Oh dear. Max doing Max stuff, yes.
It is.
Anyway,
right.
We digress. We are going to look at some Plains and Prairies equipment.
I've just set up.
I did it on Friday.
Yes.
And I know you watched that stream. You've not had much of a play with it yet, have you?
No, I've looked through the shop and things, and set up a thumbnail and that sort of thing for this. But that is about it. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought I'd save it all for today.
Save it all for today. Legacy's in my chat. It says, "Oh no, not that Argsy."
Yeah, that Argsy guy. Hello, Legacy. Good to see you, mate. Can I just quickly say, Chinook, thank you for those gifted memberships as well, Legend.
Nice.
Nice.
And hello everybody in both chats. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining.
I was thinking, actually, it's been a while since we've done one of these. It was probably the next DLC, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
jeez.
a couple of months ago. And how...
well, it's nice to see another DLC.
It is. And how lucky are we to have a map like this coming out pretty much as the DLC comes out? I mean, the field sizes in this is just perfect.
I'm not sure if DJ... I'm sure he didn't originally, but as things got closer, I wonder if he went, I'm going to try and finish it, because that, like you say, that DLC just fits so perfectly with this map.
Yeah, it does. I was just having a look. So the fields we've got around here are just looking at their sizes, sort of 18-ish, 19-ish acres. Not the biggest fields, but when we get out there, just for comparison, there's a 135-acre field, and what's that one, 80 acres. There's some big fields around.
That's right. And actually, these, when you actually get in them, that's that classic 4X map thing where it looks small on the PDA, and then you get in it and you're like, okay, this is quite a big field.
Yeah. Yes.
Christopher, you understand, will this DLC be in the Year 1 pass? Absolutely it will, yes.
Yes. So of course,
it's a good one.
It is a good one. So yeah, of course, if you've already got the Year 1 season pass, you don't need to do a thing. It'll drop on Tuesday. Probably Wednesday New Zealand time. By the time time zones catch up. But of course, if you don't have the season pass, you can buy it individually in the Giant store. You
can, and actually, on that note, I'm gonna.
Got your little splash screen.
I've got my partner code there, but if you're gonna buy it from Args, because he needs to get to silver. So Argsy Gaming, not FarmSim guy in the partner code. But if you want to use my partner code for Thrustmaster stuff, there is a 10% discount all the way till the 8th of June. So
Nice.
Now might be the time to treat yourself.
Yeah. I was actually playing with Terrafarm the other day and had both my joysticks out for the first time in ages, and so much fun.
Oh, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? That
Yeah,
second
does.
joystick for movement.
Yeah. 100%. I've got to find the wheel mount I have has a bracket on one side that I've got the joystick on, but I need to get a matching one made for the other side. It'd be
Nice.
ideal. Right.
Nice. Farmer Sim says he hasn't put this map down all weekend. I hope you've updated it from the one you did for your video review, Farmer Sim. You might have shot your bolt a bit early on that one. Right.
DJ's on that fact though, DJ's very generous, and his communication, like, honestly, for any of the mappers I've worked with on early access or previews, like, he's just a top guy. You've had the pleasure of meeting him, of course. And he did say to me last night he's going to try and jump into stream at some stage today, so keep an eye out.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, Farmer Sim has good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, no, I met him at PAX, crikey, 2 years ago now. He drove for 9 hours just to come and see us all there and spend the day with him. Just the most lovely, down-to-earth guy. Yeah, really nice. So yeah, like you say, Alex, he's been so accommodating of everybody that's been testing it and previewing it and all of that. Yeah. Yep. Well, we need people like him in the community for sure.
Oh, 100%. It was actually interesting. I was looking back through his maps he made for 19. He made a lot of maps for 19 and then only the 2 for 22. So interesting to see what he does for 25.
Yeah.
Right.
And well, this is it. It would have been easy to update UMLV, right? And he hasn't bothered. He's gone straight for a new map.
Yeah.
I like that.
It is good. I suppose like UMRV was an update from a 19 map though, wasn't it? So it is good.
That's right. Yeah.
It is good. And technically it's a fictional map. You'll see on the PDA there's actually there's images underneath it, and there's river names and town names and all that sort of thing. So I don't actually know how fictional it is. I haven't looked on Google Earth yet at this area.
Well, I think the topography, I think it's a Google map image, isn't it?
100%. Yeah, because you can see
But then he's kind of just swapped the real things with
freestyled it.
Different names and stuff.
Because there's actually a Judith River, and then there's some road names down at the bottom, South Town and that kind of thing. Start to see.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Interesting. Very interesting. The details off the charts, so isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right. So what's the plan? So we haven't got any equipment purchased yet. So
we haven't.
All our fields around here are being harvested, stubble, whatever you want to call it. We've got precision farming in. We thought we'd give that a whirl with some of the spraying stuff as well. So I think first up, we might as well start from scratch and get some slurry or something. Spread on these.
Yeah, that's a good idea. There is actually a slurry point at the top of the map. I have actually filled a slurry tanker up there. So I'll tell you what, why don't I go and get that? And why don't you pick a tractor and a couple of slurry tankers down here, and we'll...
yeah, sounds good.
And we'll get started on that. Okay,
sounds good. It's probably a good thing you drive a truck on the open road, because my ping might see me in some unfavourable positions. There is a river to cross too.
Yeah. That's actually good rationale.
Yeah, but Bovine made a point to me last night, and he's in chat. Hello, Bo. About there being plenty of water for me to find on this map. So.
You're never going to live that one down, are
No,
you?
I'm not. Right, I'll leave you to it. Let's go and find something to run with.
Okay, mate. And there we are. Straight into it.
Indeed. How big's that trailer? That holds 40 cubic.
39.8.
39.8. So I might go for two of the smaller spreaders, because then we can get 2 full tanks out of it.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll not get... with precision, we might get a little bit less of a application rate as well.
So when you were looking at it the other day, I can't remember, did it have the John Deere manure sensing function in the configurations? When you were looking at it without precision farming? Because it's added that when I'm looking at buying them. And it says down...
No, that wasn't there the other day.
Oh, there you go. So the John Deere manure sensing will detect the nitrogen in the manure, as the nitrogen in the manure is never homogeneous. The sensor guarantees the application of the same nitrogen amount all over the field. So technically it's going to adjust your flow rate depending on the notch.
There you go. So properly integrating precision farming then. Right, let me see if I can find my way back to you.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming there's no admin password for the farm.
Nope.
Oh, I don't even know if I can log in as admin. Not like a multiplayer server. Might have to give me permissions.
Oh, really? Crikey. Hang on.
Not trusted to buy anything.
Farm management. Argsy. Promote to farm manager. Do you really want to promote? Even the game is...
That's questioning your life choices.
Yeah, try that.
Alright, thank you. Let's look now. Menu sensing. Buy. Yeah, perfect. Right.
While I'm driving down here and Args is buying machines, I will... Hello, everybody in chat and both streams. Thank you all for coming along. A lot of people interested in this DLC.
It's definitely got the interest. This requires 220 horsepower. Yeah, definitely has a lot of people fascinated with it.
This international truck is very nice as well.
So you can equip the tractors, well, at least the versatile. So I'm looking at the oh, which one was this called? The MFWD, and it has an option to put the Asteria Pro Compact.
Yes,
on
that
the tractor.
comes on all the tracks actually.
Oh, does it? Okay, that's only good in.
If you've got precision installed, you can choose to have it as an option.
Sure. Now that's only any good though when you've got a you're in a crop.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need it for...
No, because we're on fallow
what we're doing
ground.
tonight. Prime Flux says, buy all the beer productions on the map. Why not?
It's nice. There's quite a few things that actually DJ's added as extra things.
Yeah. There's a winery. Oh, the signs are going. I love the fact is... Oh, no, that one was... I could clip through that one. So interestingly, somebody put on my map tour their Australian signs. He's got that wrong. So I went and looked at Montana road signs, and he hasn't. They're all... He's actually gone and, instead of just using generic US signs, he's gone and selected Montana road signs.
For the street names or for the... like the stop?
Just the the yellow triangular signs. Warning signs and stuff. And some of the street names are all,
that's good.
accurate to Montana.
Nice. There's a lot of effort goes into making those kind of things, as I'm starting to find out.
Yeah. Right. Now you can fill... In fact, I just got a trigger then as I rolled past your...
Did you really?
Slurry spreader.
It's a big trigger.
Or we can...
Fold that out.
Boom out foot. Realism is key.
Realism is key.
Even though you've just spawned 2 vehicles in the middle of a field.
When are you going to come out with a catchy slogan that's going to go?
Realism is not key.
There we go. Oh, trailer swing. That's not very professional.
Oh yeah, you've got... Hang on.
That's right. Negotiate my way around the other way without taking things out. Ping. I have to remember the ping.
That is not a very versatile.
No.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly is from Montana.
Oh, nice.
Montana, basically, DJ's just reinforced that I want to go and see Montana at some point. I loved it from Yellowstone. Now I want to see it because of DJ's map as well.
Wasn't it interesting because you compare it to As well, because Welker Farms are in Montana, aren't they?
Yep.
Then you sort of see how different their part of the world is compared to this.
There we go. 45% left. Sorry, Args, I may have left you slightly short.
That's all right. So did you not have an overload option? Oh no, it's filling on its own. Okay.
No.
I just pulled up to it and it started filling. I didn't even have to tell it to fill.
I wonder if I switched it on then, because I didn't. I had to get back into the truck.
Right. Options are, I won't have an option now, but...
Ralphatron Video Life. What's your name, Farm Sim? The first name's The. There you go. Right, we're going for some guidance steering.
I think we have to, don't we? I just trying to use Easy Dev to fill this, but... Well, no, sorry, Power Tools, but it won't work because it's a multiplayer.
Ah.
That's right.
Let me see if I can... Oh, there you go. I filled it.
Oh, probably because you're hosting it.
Must be.
It probably considers you as
permissions, yeah.
It probably considers you as a single player.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
So, if you... This is where guidance steering with two vehicles is interesting, isn't it?
Are you using the in-game one? You must be, because we don't have any mods installed.
Steering assist. Show lines. Let's turn the lines on. Two headlands. Bosh.
If you set the work direction to 0 degrees, go vertically up and down the map too.
Side offset. Work direction. Not 175. 0. There we go. And we are spreading the poop.
That's interesting, was. My joystick's just not picking up my commands for the side help. Or for the steering lines.
Are you not getting it?
I can see them now, but I've used the toggle switches on my stick. I'm going to turn them on and off, but it's not playing. Oh. What that's about. Anyhow, we're going. We're spreading. I'm going to bring on my mini map so I can see what's happening with the automatic application rate. So because we don't have a crop in here, it's just going to apply it based on the yield potential.
It's going to guess.
Yeah, for the soil type, right?
Yeah. It's a shame you can't specify a crop, isn't it?
Yeah, if you know you're going to plant a certain
planting
crop.
soybeans.
I've always thought that.
Set your distribution accordingly.
See, the tractor you've got's got the big doubles on it. I just went for row crop ones, so I'm not getting any of the crop destruction. But nice to see DJ's put the stubble destruction in.
He's put stubble destruction on everything, hasn't he?
Yeah. So I think it's just, I don't know, that's one of those things that I think should be a base game feature, personally.
Yeah. Do we want to start on the other stuff that should be base game?
Why not? I mean, it's something that's been around for 3 versions, probably 4 versions of the game. Yeah. So it's those little things that could just take that game to the next level. Anyhow. Hello everyone who's joined chat in the last little bit. Welcome along. Nice to see you all here. Thanks for tuning in.
Hank, in my chat, if you type in !map, you will see a link to the map and you can download it. But no, it is not going to be a mod hub map. For a number of reasons, including McDonald's and Timmy Hortons.
The list goes on.
Yeah. Amongst others.
Yeah. Alright.
GeoRacer, isn't the slurry broken in precision farming? I've spent hours spreading it and sowing just to realise it was over fertilising 80 hectares of wheat and barley. That's because if you've put slurry on before you've planted, it doesn't know what crop you're going to do. Oh, I'm out.
Yeah,
so the option is to slurry after you've planted, which you wouldn't do really in real life. So
the other option would be to turn off automatic application rate and just put a value on, like a low value on.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but because, I'm guessing because you were doing slightly longer passes than me with the headlands, but quite a bit further around the field.
Hamish says, the level crossings are still brutal. Launched my truck into the stratosphere when we went from 100 miles an hour to 0 in a pixel. I think there's your problem, Hamish. If you're hitting railroad crossings at 100 miles an hour, you get everything you deserve.
Right. So what was the difference, actually, just while you were sitting there? So this one spreads at 16. Oh, so they're both the same spread width. There's no difference. It's just the size and capacity. So the second one has not quite doubled, about 14,000 litres more.
Yeah, it's not masses more for the amount of extra size of the machine. Hey, DJ is in the chat.
It's about $50,000 more to just fill up less, which I suppose if you were hauling from a barn and out to your fields might be a positive, but
Hamish makes a good point actually. He only uses slurry on grass, which is I think probably accurate for us as well.
I definitely think putting it on
farm.
Yeah, a lot of slurry around here, but we have a lot of grassland anyhow with dairy farms. They spread a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Back out onto the farm. But
so, Mr. DJ Modding, I hope you're basking in the glory of the amount of positive comments about this map, because very well deserved, mate.
Absolutely. Is there a bug with the manure bunker in the game? Mine just fills to like 10 to 15,000 and stops. Manure bunkers I've never really used them, but the way they were done, they just didn't seem very well integrated to me.
Yeah, it seems a little bit buggy, doesn't it?
Let's see if I can go in cab in this tractor without it blowing up on my frame rates. Right. Screens
I like these versatile tractors, so especially yours with the row crops on. It looks business.
I like the way they've done the jewels, as we were talking about the other night.
Yeah.
Is this
actually done them properly?
I'm just trying to remember. Is this the first time they've done jewels like that?
I think so, because everybody kicked off when Kubota DLC came out, didn't they?
Yeah, I was just going to have a look like the 8R series for John Deere. Yeah, so even like the 8Rs are all clamp-on ones.
Yeah, which is very European.
Yeah. Hang on, if I go to US design, yeah, it's still the same. You'd hope that
just leaking slurry into a pile in the field while you did that.
Look how green it's made it too. Also, you're going that way across the field?
I'm just zigzagging now.
Okay. That's right. My guidance set it up the other way. It's okay.
Even though you'd set it to 0.
Yeah, but 0 is. Oh no, sorry. I'm right. Ignore me. Ignore me. As you were. Carry on.
Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here. Operator error.
Hello. Hang on. Have we got a gap? No, we don't. It's
There we are.
showing a gap. Oh no, it's not. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It just works. Ah, you're Bears Den. You know Bears Den, don't you? Bears Den Gaming. A massive weight loss. He's just had surgery to remove his excess skin. He's getting out of bed for the first time in days, so it's awesome.
That must feel like a milestone.
It's very cool. He was telling me the other day that they said they don't normally do it for people who've had weight loss like he has, but because it was all done himself rather than with a gastric bypass or gastric band, and I think they were more than happy to.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nice.
Congrats, mate. He said it hurts like hell.
I bet. Yeah. Farmer Shadow, you want to get store deliveries.
Well, Yos, the DLC is 100% on console, the map not so much. But you know that, you're just trolling.
King of the Trolls.
Yeah.
Mr. Yos.
It was interesting that you were able to use the power tools to fill, because it's your local save and your hosting.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't.
Wonder if I can tweak fields as well. I should be able to.
Should be able to do anything.
Fields.
Technically.
Yeah, that's an interesting tip.
You have the power. I love the stubble destruction, just seeing all the tire tracks zigzagging across the field.
It is great. I think it looks great when you go to the map as well. And you can see them all.
Definitely. Also, if you were playing with steering assist, you wouldn't actually need the lines on to kind of know exactly which road to go down. Like for me, when there's two tractors in here, I know which one to go down. There's no tire damage.
It's great, isn't it? I just did the same. When I came back in, I was like, okay, there's the last one Args went down.
So, if I deactivate that... Bump that application up.
These Versatiles have got a nice engine tone to them as well.
Yeah, they do. Press the right button. So I reckon that'd be the way to do it, is set it to like a fixed rate.
Yeah.
Then you won't apply as much, but you're still getting that sort of uniform nitrogen from the slurry across the field.
Yeah, and then you could top it up with
synthetic
bit
nitrogen.
of fertilizer after.
And then you wouldn't over nitrogen, over apply for whatever crop you're going to put in.
Yeah. Right, 20% isn't going to get me another pass, so I'll go and fill up. Iceberg saying the only thing that they missed on this DLC is making the fert spreaders also support lime. So somebody who uses those in real life gave me a reason for that. He says because the lime is too, so the fertilizer's in pellets, so it flows through the pipes quickly. The lime can get too clogged.
It's too fine.
So that's the rationale. Yeah, it's basically a powder, so it just clogs up the pipe. So that's why you can't do it in real life. But then, it's a game, so why can't we?
Yeah. I was saying yesterday in stream, like, one of the things I think...
There you go, Iceberg, yeah.
Was that,
Sorry, mate.
one of the things Kermit said to us at FarmCon last year, or might have been Christian when we were talking to him, was that farming's their mission statement is about creating the most realistic equipment, not so much the gameplay. Like the gameplay comes with the equipment.
This the other night on your stream, didn't you?
Yeah, but their focus is on having, that realistic farming equipment. So the realistic brands, the realistic models. which is why they probably focus on things that could spread Lyme and are not actually making them spread Lyme.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. Shout out to Bear's Den for the gifted memberships. Thank you, mate.
Ditto over here. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated. So I'm cheating.
Is there any section-controlled Lyme spreaders? Yeah, the base game ones are. You can adjust the width on, can't you? Have you skipped a row there?
Yeah, I have.
Where are you going?
I went down the wrong one. You'll figure it out. You can drop a bombshell. This is going to be FSG's farm setup for this map or something silly like that, and I'm going to ruin it for him.
Yeah, I'm just getting you to do half the work to start out. So we're actually covering some ground pretty quick with these.
You have.
We've got a big crew in tonight, 230 odd folk watching. So
nice one.
Welcome everyone. Glad you're interested. Be sure to go over to Args as well and give him a thumbs up. And me, actually. There's only 63 of you. What are you doing? No, it's good. It's good to see so many people interested in the DLC. I think there's been a lot of negativity recently towards the game. A bit, rightfully so. I think it's fair to say, isn't it, Alex? Things aren't. I'll finish your row off here, mate. You start a new one.
Oh, okay. I'm already there, but it's fine. I was using the stubble destruction to know where to go. Everything. Yeah, it certainly hasn't been all rosy, but you know, again, it's worse. Every game does it, right? Every game does it.
You were saying the same about Roadcraft.
Yeah, Roadcraft, but
Sweet,
like, I mean, they pushed out a patch within 7 days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, it's not a Giants issue in a lot of cases. It's a modern way of delivering games equals get it out for a deadline and a date, and then bug fix it because you have the internet.
Yeah, that's right. So we're basically on this farm in the middle wild prairie ranch. So we've got fields around the edge, so pretty much dead centre. About as centre as you can get on the map, at least.
Shout out Farmer Hamish for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, mate. That is very kind of you. Sim Guy, I haven't forgotten actually. Yes, I will be. I need to dig it out and get. I have to get it approved via Giants, but I'll do that and I'll get that done. Sim Guy gave me a season pass that he won at Lama.
Oh, nice.
And he donated it to me, so we're gonna give it away at some point.
That's one. Alright. I'm doing the last run now. Turn around.
Have you got enough to get to the end?
Yeah, because I've set mine to manual. You'll see,
right.
If you look at the fields, it's kind of, you can see where I've been and where you've been.
Oh, are you saving?
Saving slurry, yeah.
Saving some.
Yeah.
Change nitrogen reference value. What is that? What if you can change the nitrogen value? Not seen that before. I'll just open this up again to see.
Which one's that one?
Hitting Y, change the nitrogen reference value.
Wonder if that's when you've got automatic on.
It's not changing anything, interestingly.
No. Don't know.
All right. Anyway,
Right, shall we, now we've done,
experiment with those.
now we've
They're
smashed
nice,
that
those
out.
GEA things, aren't they?
Yeah. Good. That's interesting, because this is a brand that PC modders have brought into Farm Sim. I've used GEA spreaders before. Or the whole spreaders. But, you know, I think you touched on it in your stream. It's just, Giants just do it. Models and that to another level.
Yeah.
It's very, and no discredit to modders, but it's few and far between when you find a mod that's at the same standard that Giants are doing to.
Yeah, they are. Their 3D modelling is excellent. It really is.
Where'd you go? How'd you
It
go
really
into
is.
the farmyard?
I parked myself around the corner out of the way.
Okay. Right.
I'll move the truck as well.
Are we going to work in this field, or are you going to go and work in a different one? Or are we going to... We could set
Let's
up...
go and do something in a different field, shall we? We put some lime on somewhere.
No, we can't, because none of them spread lime.
Oh, of course not.
But we can bring out the big sulfur cultivator and prep a couple, maybe prep a couple of fields, and we could air seed one, and one of us could air seed one, and the other could plant the
That's a
other.
good call. Yeah. Interestingly, I've just realised on the promo images, they have a Ford, one of the Fords, the bigger Ford, pulling the sulfate. But according to the horsepower requirements, you can't use the Ford to pull the sulfate.
Because it's 600 horsepower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was watching.
So there's some.
It's some bit of trickery.
We could test one.
Why not? I mean, I'm sure you'll pull it. You just won't pull it at 11 miles per hour, and you wouldn't pull it up a hill.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, it does require 600 horsepower. So the big Roy's 600, isn't it?
So you've got the big Roy, and you've got the new Versatile, the Tract.
The Delta Track.
Now, the big Roy's going to be a good tractor for levelling silage, I reckon.
Ooh, yeah. What did it weigh? This is 28 tonne. What's the big Roy weighs? Oh, 26 tonne. So it's actually technically lighter than the Delta Track.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Evening Squash Monkey, evening Mark Haythornthwaite. BC Bueller says it went about 5 to 6 miles an hour, I think, when I tried it. Yeah, slow. Okay. Although it does look mighty fine. We'll keep the Fords. We'll keep the Fords for the seeding, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, pick your poison. I've driven these, so you choose your.
I'll take the big Roy
vehicle of choice.
Take the big Roy.
Enjoy
the monitor.
Enjoy the ladders as you get in and out.
Oh yeah. Oh, they slide in mechanically. None of this hydraulic.
Yeah, jiggery pokery.
No. One of these things go wrong.
The internal monitor as well.
Yeah. There's been some discussion around how in some circles around that monitor, and how it just shows a trailer hitch whether you've got something attached to it or not.
Yeah.
C'est la vie. Until we get working monitors, you don't have a choice.
And yeah, of all the things that we need fixing, that's pretty far down the list. Ooh. This is twitchy. I do love a large cultivator.
Right, which fields do you want to plant then?
Well, I think we could plant this one.
54.
We can seed this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say, what about the two opposite? Left and right as you drive up from the farm.
52 and 54.
Oh, that's a good point. Hang on. Driz is asking, 52 and 54. A key question before you go anywhere.
Yeah.
Can I sit in the big Roy?
Ah.
No. That is a missed opportunity.
It's got 2 buddy seats in it. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, hang on. I thought it was in then.
Yeah, you can. I can switch to passenger seat. There you go. You're driving.
Hey.
I'm sitting behind you.
I'm trying. Hello, Alex.
And I can sit on either side.
Yeah.
So technically on a multiplayer you could have 3 people in here.
You could. I love the fact that the aircon fans spin up in the back as well.
Oh yeah, look at that.
If I turn the engine off. Oh. Yeah, there we go, look.
They stop too. That's a nice little touch.
There you go. Can't have a monitor, but you can have working aircon fans. Right. Good.
It's very cool.
Like that.
Alright. It was a... figure out what that was. It makes me laugh how much the player animation moves in the cab. It's like you really lean forward to change gear.
To change gear.
It's like hard work.
It's great in the Fords as well.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to cut across here because I don't think we're going to fit down there.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow.
Flickers here. Bo.
Who said that? Let me guess. Yoss.
No, Bo.
Oh, Bo.
Right. What can we do here? A couple of headlands. Work direction automatic for this one, I think.
Okay. Right, I'm going back in, steering assist.
Smashing that one out, right. Man, that is a big cultivator.
It is, isn't it? Right, full gas. 12 miles an hour. Gotta love it. Race you.
Race me. Is that a race to finish the field? I think I'll win that.
Yeah, I have got a slightly bigger field.
So what's 18
Mike,
meters?
Good evening, Case Boy. Good evening. Nice to see you both.
It's 18 meters in feet. 30, 40, 48, 50-ish. 58.
Yeah.
So I was watching Larson Farms.
Big cultivator.
Yeah, I was watching Larson Farms last night, and they've got a Salford cultivator. Basically this model, but they've got the 36-foot one.
Okay.
Which I'm guessing just drops as you look. If you look at it, just drops the 2 wings off.
Takes the 2 outside wings off. Yeah.
It's very slow to raise. It'll catch you out.
Obviously doing it the correct way too. Welsh has spotted that you started on the inside rather than on a headland like I did.
Realism is key.
Yep, 3rd of June for the DLC release, JCB. Yeah, so Tuesday.
59.
And remember, if you're
It's closer.
a season pass holder, you should already get it.
You don't need to do
And
anything.
there's a 10% discount if you haven't got it. 10% discount before Tuesday as well.
You don't actually need to do anything to as a season pass holder, do you? Doesn't it just appear, or do you actually have to download it?
I think it.
You still have to download it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to select it, download it, but it's yeah.
Technically 59 feet and half an inch, so 60 foot wide.
Chris Lecomte, sorry if I missed it, but what mod are you using to autofill your trailers? That is Power Tools. Iceberg, for ultimate realism, should work at a slight angle to mix up the chaff on the... All right. Oh, Scratch, you want to see the liquid manure tanks? Yes. I will humour you with that. There's the truck version. And there is the smaller of the 2 tankers.
This is a big tractor, but I've got to say this cultivator makes it look small.
Yeah, it does, right?
why it's puzzled why my joystick's not working for activating my guidance steering. Yeah.
So if it's anything like mine, he says, as he's doing exactly the same, I had it set up to my F1 button to activate guidance steering. It's turned itself off again.
Right. It's just saying I wonder if a keybind had been added with the pack, but there's just a lifting axle option in keybinds. That's interesting. You can separately set a separate keybind to lift axles.
Oh, that's on the
spreaders. The spreaders, yeah. Yeah, but it's got its own keybind. It doesn't just use the... I suppose we haven't had lifting axles before, have we?
I don't think we have, actually, have we?
Hmm.
As a base game option. Right, I'm looking for... steering assist. There we go.
Right up your alley.
Right.
Rusty Money saying this pick grabs his attention far more than any other DLC previously.
Good.
Just need some big maps to use it on for console players, don't you, Rusty? The old McDonald's tractors. This one looks like the Grimace be driving it. Grimace's getaway car. Hamburglar.
Blacksmith, will we be seeding with the big Vader stat? I think we will be, won't we, Alex?
Yeah, I think air cart, air seeder, and
the big Ford.
planter. Yeah.
Scratch Monkey, my code is Farm Sim Guy, but actually I've been telling people if you want to buy it and you haven't bought it, put Argsy Gaming in. We need to get him to silver. He's slacking.
Slacking. If only I was slacking.
I know, right? Working your butt off. Jevon, will this map run on a laptop? It all depends on how good your laptop is, I think. Geez, you've smoked your field. I'm still doing headlands.
Yeah. Did not go unnoticed.
Big Roy is the boss.
Yeah.
Reflex, will a lunch snack be at Tim's or McDonald's? Ain't no time for lunch here, Prime.
I'm going Applebee's.
Oh yeah, there's a Wendy's too if you want a grotty breakfast.
Yeah, I did see that. What else is there? Casey, is there a Casey's gas station?
There's a Dollar General if you...
Yeah.
That's what I love about DJ's maps. He doesn't skimp on that stuff, which is great.
He's built such a good collection of assets over all his maps that he's been smart about being able to reuse or replicate those things.
Yeah, what a job though to go through and do all of those texture remappings for this. Oof. Oh.
I was saying it's running on his laptop, the map, so
good. It should actually think it's very well optimized.
I feel like it is too.
I've had very few issues with
debug
frame rates or anything.
I was just gonna look. I'm at 40, but my game normally drops down to about 40 when I'm streaming, without having a dedicated stream PC or anything. So it's and I actually bumped my graphics settings up yesterday too to get more of a field of view and level of detail. So it is very, very good. Jeremy Freeman, Argsy rules 3 whole years, mate. 36 months. That must mean you've got a 3-year-old in the house now. When Jeremy first started watching the channel, he was getting up at 3 in the morning to change nappies and diapers. And he'd pop into a stream and say hello when he was doing that.
That's cool.
It is cool, isn't it, when you think back, think about the people, the connections, the stories, that little connections you have with people.
It's been the community side of it's been awesome, hasn't it? It's a thing you don't expect when you start a YouTube channel. is the community thing that builds around it. It's great.
Yeah, that's right. I was saying to you, I know someone who has been part of both of our communities. I won't say who it is, in case he doesn't want people to know. But he's coming to New Zealand later in the year, and we're gonna already make arrangements to catch up and say hello.
That's
Pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah. It's brilliant. There you go. DJ plays on an RTX 4070 laptop.
There you go.
So he builds his map to make sure it runs on that. Amazing.
Well, thank you, Beer.
And there you go. Jan R, who's been in my 44 months. Jeez, oh.
Wow.
And Farmer Sim 27 already. 27 Farmer Sim. Jeez. Time flies, eh? It runs on Prime Flux's toaster laptop, so that's a good sign.
Still waiting for FSG's Down Under visit, though. So am I.
It's happening.
It's happening. He had to go to Morocco first. He used to conquer Europe and North Africa.
Yeah.
Tick off his bucket list.
That's the challenge.
But Bezdin, and that's cool, mate. It's just saying it's the feedback that we give on things that us and what we remember about the community is what makes it special. Thanks.
Oh, nice.
It is. It's cool though.
Oh, I'm about to destroy. There's a cockerel in the middle of my field. He's now
Chicken
plucked and
nuggets.
ready for dinner. Kenneth Gray, are we getting any of the contract series on FS25? Maybe. Might have a map to do it justice now. Jayhawk, what is 30 months in metric?
I was going to say dates are one thing we can agree on, but date format's not, is it?
No.
Yan coming through 43 months on this side of the fence as well. Thanks, buddy. Get this turned around.
Tell you what.
It does, when using big equipment like this, appreciates why you notice sort of fields without fences and big verges and big edges, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is good. I also noticed there no collisions on the power lines.
I hadn't seen power lines.
It's always a blessing.
I'd noticed street signs didn't have collisions. It's struggling.
Some of them do. If you're in the town, so I knocked a few over the other day, unless DJ's tweaked it in the in the latest update.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if he's done some or all of them, but I quite like a sign you can knock over.
Knocking over or driving through, fine. The ones on Calmston Farms are brutal.
Yes.
My 20-ton tractor driving at 30 miles per hour, or whatever it is, just stops when it hits a 1-inch thick piece of steel.
He's removed power line collisions because they're a pain for helpers and using sprayers.
See?
Always thinking. Genius. Genius, I like it. Realism is key, except for when it comes to telegraph poles. Well, you know what? Move at the times. Buy a mobile cell phone. Alec Jones, that is the in-game GPS helper. So you just press and hold H, and it'll bring up the menu for that.
You coughed 2 days ago and wanted to die. Yeah. I shouldn't make you laugh then, should I? Because that'd probably be just as painful.
Okay, interesting. In multiplayer, the signs are somehow missing collisions, but in single player, it works. That's interesting, isn't it?
Bizarre. It's not as bad as the sudden movement of a cough, right?
You know, I'm not far behind you, because I've probably got
Yeah, you're catching up. There's a bit of
3 passes left.
yeah, there's a bit of work in turning on headlands and things like that. Like skipping rows and turning can be quite quick.
Cheers, Rian. Have a good night.
It's the slow beast to get going to.
Insane from over there.
Yeah, I can imagine. This would actually be a good test whether number of wheels impacts silage compaction. Like if you could find a 20-ton tractor, a similar weight tractor with only 4 wheels or tracks versus this.
Yeah, that's a good. There you go. That's a next video right there for you, Ox.
So I'll save it for someone else. Feel free to steal my idea.
Have you got a square patch in the middle of the field you missed? Or is it an illusion based on the server?
Not in the middle. No, not in the middle. There's a couple of little pieces on the headlands off. Not quite done perfectly. Mostly hit.
275 watching. Thank you, everyone. If you don't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome.
Back to doing more Sunday night streams.
I know, right? I think there might be a reason that this DLC has appealed to a lot of people.
It's very true. Very true. Just having a look, there's a decent amount of contracts floating around on the map too, which is good to see. Now the other thing, we're probably going to have to turn off seasonal cycles.
Ah, yes, we will. Or let's plant anything. Rob, I'm going to call you Rob rather than your full name because I love that name, but I can't say it on... Well, I could if I said it slowly. So, I will, just for sport. Rob's called him... His channel name is... Now, if you sold sofas, if you were the king of selling sofas, and you started your own store and called it the Awesome Sofa Selling Store, but used your name. Are you following me, Args? It would be the Sofa King Awesome Store. But I can't say it fast because it sounds like something completely different.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. All right, I am a Dunskies. I'll go and sort out some seeders and planters, eh? You finish that off.
All right, sounds good. Do you want me to turn seasons off?
Oh, at some stage.
Just
turn off autosave too, if you don't mind.
Yes. As I watch the spinning save.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
There we go. And
just gonna leave this in this field we manured last time.
Seasons. No. There we go.
I'll put this right in where my store deliveries were. Have you found it you can't disable, like once you put store deliveries down you can't cancel it? Like
Shift Alt X.
Oh, is it X now? It used to be R. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, it used to be R in 22, and I've kept on trying and it won't work. Right.
Yeah. It took. I'll admit to it taking a little bit of time and me having to go back to the mod hub and find out what the keyboard command was. But yes.
Right.
Are you going for the
for the...
The big air cart for both of us, or?
No, I thought we could use the air cart in that. Maybe that field you've worked up because it's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Probably a bit more suitable for it.
And throw the
planter in the other.
Planters in the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could actually, I was just thinking, this is Zeri. I was thinking if there was a fertilizer contract, we could just run off with the fertilizer spreader and
that's
a couple of fertilizer spreaders in a truck and go and do that somewhere. Big one on field 38, which isn't actually too far away at all. That's not too far. It's a big one. It's 23 acres.
Robert's asking, are the tractors true American or farm sim specials? I'm going to let BC Bueller answer that one. I think if we were politicians, you would say they're a good representation, but...
Are close, but not quite close enough.
Yeah.
Right, so we need 365 for that. 550 for so. But technically, even the Ford, the big 1156, doesn't have enough horsepower to pull that air cut.
No. So that's my only thing, is that there's tractors in here that can't pull half the equipment.
Yeah. I mean, we're still going to try it.
Yeah. I think I had the Ford on the other day, and I think it worked well. Oh no, that was on the planter. I think I put the seeder on the new Versatile.
Ah, okay.
Wish they would give us more choices on the rear drawbar. Well, actually, Robert, that is one of the things they have included, is a European or a US drawbar option. Which I think is kind of interesting, because in the UK, I don't know if it's a UK or a European spec, we used to be able to slide the drawbar out and spin it round so you could have a hook on one side and a bolt on the other. I don't know if they still do that, but that back in the day on our old Fords on the farm, you could do that. I'm looking for validation here from Hamish. Still can in most cases.
It's interesting because like we never really did things like that.
Yeah, it was more on the bigger tractors. If you needed, I don't know, like something like a big cultivator, rather than pulling a trailer. How much horsepower does the air cart and the seeder need? Ox together.
Oh, does a cumulative one on that? The air cart doesn't have a requirement next to it.
Yes. So I think it adds the two together.
Yeah, it's 550 horsepower on the toolbar.
Oh, it is. It's a lot then.
It's 25 meters wide. It's not a small piece of equipment. The thing with all of this is the effort they've gone to with the models, and again, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here with this, but I'm pretty sure like the toolbar for the air seeder is just an extra wing, so why couldn't they give you two options, one with the extra wing and one without?
Yeah.
I suppose then the air cart would actually be way too big for a smaller seeder, but...
Okay, the signs might be collision free, but the massive billboard isn't. Right, I'm gonna park this, just annoy the kids. There you go. You can't play any little playground there now, because I've parked my tractor across it.
You know they'll just climb all over the tractor and cultivate it though, right?
Yep. Yeah. Right, air seed. What are we going to run on the air seeder, Args?
Well, I was going to try the big Ford, but...
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Even though it is underpowered. Now, is this a... What is this? Is this a cart first Toolbar second? Or
No,
both?
cart
Oh,
at the back.
good. But the cart does have a drawbar on the back of it too.
Oh, does it?
Hmm.
I was just assuming because of the...
Yeah, the hoses. Yeah, you can see with the hoses. Yeah.
And the hoses only... Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely think it's a one and done. But you could maybe pull a...
Band roller or something behind it.
Yeah, a roller or something behind it, yeah. That would be some operation, wouldn't it? Jeez.
How come FSG's likes total updates for you, but mine doesn't? I don't know, Bose. Just YouTube's great like that.
Totally random, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, this is a fun reverse,
Miles,
by the way.
yeah, miles away from
A
hitting that.
hinge tractor, move up floating front wheels. Yeah, takes a bit of time. BCB, what are you saying? Need to see if that stuff works with my C-Talk for the hoses. Oh yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? It's quite nicely done. No pressure arcs. Oh, look at that!
Not far off.
Almost
Almost
the
perfect.
direct hit.
Not close enough. It's counterintuitive with the
It is, isn't it?
articulated
Hard
tractor.
over.
Ah,
Also, I've noticed the
That's incredibly
hitboxes
close.
these are quite. I've noticed it a few times on these. The trigger is quite narrow for them.
razor circling.
To the point that the other day I thought I might have got them in the wrong order for that very reason.
Yeah. Right. So,
Whoa.
oh, still. Is it almost in exactly the same place I just was?
It is. Right, roll forward a little bit. Right, now go hard over. Yeah. And then go back just gradually. Go on, go on. Straighten up a bit now. Oh, you've gone too far now. Exactly the same distance the other side now. That's it. Yeah.
Done.
Hey.
Right, here we go.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Nice little animation there as well. Do I need to fill these?
Well, I guess so, it'd be, yeah.
Can you...
I'll try. Let's just have a look. No, you need to do it. Won't put seed in for me.
Alright, I can do that. Da-da. Yep, seeds and...
G'day there, Marcel. How you doing?
fertilizer.
Good to have everyone here. Hope you're enjoying things. This has been fun so far. Checking out Judith Plains.
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
New map by DJ Modding and playing with the Plains and Prairies pack, which is out in just a couple of days.
No liquid fert in this one.
I noticed that, yeah.
Seeds and...
Which would be a good use while BC Bueller's here of using his Fiber Dash trailer and using it with the
Yes.
seed configuration and the liquid tank on it would be perfect. Alright.
I love the way this pulls away. It goes through the gears.
Sounded good actually just driving past it. Alright, wish me luck.
Right, good luck.
Thank you.
Definitely a patch in the middle of the field.
Is it?
Isn't going to get planted.
But see on my screen it's all done. I wonder if it will update when you get closer to it.
Possibly. It's actually shown on the map as well, so that's
Ah.
interesting.
Bizarre.
Not that I'm suggesting that you missed
Nice.
anything, Args.
It's a stitch up, I did it on purpose. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Morning from Nelson. We had I did manage to see them. We had the auroras, the southern lights here last night. Not quite on the same level as 12 months ago on May and Mother's Day, but pretty close. Pretty cool. You'd be getting close to having some very long evenings now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we're already up at like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
If the sun's out. Oh, I'm getting a little twitch.
So that's powered up. One thing you noticed with this was how quiet the air card is.
Yeah, the fan on the planter here is a lot noisier.
Interesting. Got the dodgy looking textures with logos in that. Only on.
I've got to say, I think 1.9 has certainly fixed my texture issues.
Yeah, mine was just looking minor, but off looking at the moment. But anyhow, right.
Working a bit harder in a 4x map, isn't it?
I guess so, and I did, as I said, I did turn my settings up the other day. That's that down.
Well,
so that guidance and see what we can do.
On this planter, finished too early. I was smashing along at 12 miles an hour then.
Solid. I'm doing 4.
Is it going up though? Because it does start slow.
I was just going to see what the maximum speed is. Well, 7 miles per hour is the seeding speed, but I've hit 5 or.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's not going up. Certainly, we're not going to be setting up a hill.
I can permission you to flip tractors if you want. Yeah, Sim Guy, did you have these Fords on? These are very much American Fords. Sim Guy, I don't think there's many of these in the UK.
So you would have had the TW articulated boards, didn't you? Small ones? Not.
I don't think we did. I think they capped out at the TW35. There might have been a couple of imports,
60?
but I don't think we had anything bigger as a rule. It's not even about the fields, it's about the lanes and the roads to get to the fields that are half the problem.
True. Right, well, there we go, 4 miles per hour. I think we might have to switch or we'll be here forever.
Back for the big bud. The big bud, Big Roy.
I might actually use the other one for a change. Just that one. Get my head around what I'm trying to do. Like, turn that off. Cycle through to that. Disconnect that. That's good, you can disconnect it all while it's hooked up.
Oh, Args, try this. Liquid Light Aerospace said, go into the dev controls and find set texture streaming behavior.
Okay.
And drop it to minimum and see if it fixes it. It's a good tip. I didn't know that one. Guess it relies more on the cached stuff then rather than.
Oh, yeah. They definitely look better than they did before. Thank you, Hamish. Hamish has just stopped in here. He said, hello, header, plant a thumbs up. I don't know where he's planting it. And then he said goodbye. Appreciate it, mate. Hey, Jacked Up, how you doing?
Cheers, Bezden. Rest up, mate.
Yeah, likewise.
Hope you feel better soon.
Can't wait for the next stream.
For your kind donation. Very kind.
Yes. Reiterate what FSG just said. This way, actually, just talking about the next stream, I'll be live on Wednesday night. I think I might be stream Truck Road Australia. Their first haul mission comes out this week.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So
That's
I might.
been a long time coming, but
It has been. So I might actually.
that's cool.
Might give that a spin. Literally.
Check you. You're a variety
Variety
streamer
streamer.
these days.
Yeah, I'm going to jump to Twitch next.
Yeah.
Oh, engine shutdown on that Ford was quite nice.
Yeah, it's
A
nice.
little bit of a rattle of the
fans, the amount of
fans
work and
that.
stuff in the engine's good. JCB, am I going to do a series like I did on the Wyoming map in 22? Oh, I don't know. It is a massive undertaking, that. Maybe.
Maybe. I wanted to ask.
Never say never.
I wanted to ask if Ray County was going to be your YouTuber's farm.
Yeah. It's.
No.
There's been some thoughts. I actually have another idea for that one.
Nice.
Full of ideas now.
Yeah.
Just lacking in time.
Which we've all been lacking in lately, hence we weren't even able to catch up last night to record a multiplayer episode, were we?
That's right. That's right. My daughter had a big horsey event.
Was she competing or just participating?
They have these special ride outs. I'm not sure if it's a thing anywhere else in the. Like traditionally, it used to be the hunts, but because the do-gooders now try and ban those.
Yeah.
They just go out on these huge ride outs. So there's like 150 horses.
Right.
Like 6 hours across fields, and a massive deal for her.
Yeah.
She was one of the youngest there. And she absolutely loved it. Came home fully broken. Yes, last night.
Right.
But loved. Like they got up at 5 and they spent the whole day grooming, like pleating hair on the horses and all that. And I was like, you've still got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was them.
Oh, nice.
Totally loved it.
Nice.
So yeah, that's hooked. And then we looked at stables afterwards.
Yeah.
Buying the horse thing is gaining traction, not through me.
When you're in New Zealand, you have to. Mrs. Argsy has some family who have horses and do those kind of events and things like that. So we have to.
Oh, nice.
Get her out and have a look at that. If, of course, you bring the whole family over.
Oh, yes, we will be if we come. Farewell money, Hamish says. Don't I know it?
That's right. You went and looked at some different horses today too, didn't you?
I did. Mine had more horsepower. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a difficult one. Say no to that. I went on a Aston Martin experience this afternoon as a final present from my good lady wife for my birthday. And it was epic. So at the end, they give you a lap in an aerial atom as well with a professional.
Right.
So I was there. Jack came along as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so they kind of put 2 aerial atoms on and stuck us in each,
and
just kind of chased each other around the track, which was awesome.
Not going to lowering down. Definitely need it.
Jayhawk, just hire a worker to take care of the horse. I need that horse helper mod.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. You're not going to have to take care of it. You're just going to have to pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine me taking care of it as well. On a cold, wet winter's night. Dad, I haven't mucked out the horse today. Will you come and help me?
You'll end up with 2. You'll have to get one for yourself. Just father-daughter time.
So I, obviously growing up on the farm, my sister rode horses. And I learned very early on that a horse is very similar to a bike.
Right.
But a bike doesn't decide it wants to go in a different direction and chuck you off. So I stuck to bikes.
That's why you're a mountain biker.
Yeah. Although I have some scars to prove that bikes don't always do that as well.
That's true. Can appreciate that. Right, this is a beast, and even this field feels too small for this. Kind of.
I thought with your Jason Statham money. Unfortunately, the real Jason Statham makes a lot more than the Timu lookalike.
I loved that video that Yoss found of someone thinking that was Jason Statham in Morocco of all places too. It's fantastic.
He's got far too much time in his hands, that boy.
He does. Jeff and Jake were asking how my map's coming along. I've got a list the length of my arm, and it keeps getting things added to the bottom of it rather than things crossed off the top of it. It's ticking along. Slowly, but surely.
Although you had a bit of a bonus, didn't you? Very generous offer from Mr. DJ Modding.
Yeah, I just reached out to him, lightly asked if I could use some of his assets from the map, and he said, take whatever you like. It was very generous of him. I didn't expect that. I had a couple of things I was going to ask him about. The crops, alfalfa and clover, were two of the main things at least.
So, can we expect a McDonald's?
No, because I want to get it onto console. There's also not one in Winchester, so I can save that one as well.
Yeah. Oh, but it was at Ingliston, mate. It was a supercar day. They had everything there. They had 911 GT3 RS, a McLaren 720, AMG Mercedes, whatever it is, the good one. What else did they have?
So
a couple of Lamborghinis, a Revelto and a Huracan.
Did Mrs. FSG pick the Aston Martin, or did you get to choose? Or
she did.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I think with an ulterior motive.
I can see that patch in the field now too, by the way.
Can you?
Was it there when you planted through it or not?
It wouldn't let me plant through it. I just rolled over it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, I've finished. You've done a headland, and I finished. Granted, you had to go and get another tractor.
I did go and get a different tractor. That's right. That's right. You can find a couple of fertilizer contracts to do, and maybe set up that live bottom trailer to.
I will do that. I will do that. Look at that lovely green field. We have got, let's go to precision farming, that would help. Yield. Nitrogen, looking good.
Oh, I'm going to jackknife this.
Alright, let's roll this home. Oh, see, this is my bugbear again, Arx. I'm gonna have a rant about the FOV set in the cabs being ridiculously. I'm basically looking at the middle of the steering wheel.
Yeah, and it doesn't change by default. It's not one that will change.
I know you can't change it, and then it goes back.
Certainly is a big setup, Marius. It's probably a little bit big for this field.
Does Arxie see the PF data as well? I think so. Amy?
On the map, I definitely
you can. See that you can see that I've spread that nitrogen in that field, can't you?
Yeah, it's showing up on my mini-map.
Nice. Nilin, yes, you can cut the alfalfa and clover like grass and bale it or turn it to chaff and dump it in silos. You can wrap it.
Yep.
It's nice. Nice addition.
Clover's the same. So
And
both.
actually, yeah,
Do we have?
base game mowers work for new crops. There you go.
Yeah. So if you have a look in the production,
myself.
have a look in the production chains, you can see the fermenting silo, which has
Yep.
the alfalfa, chaff, clover, and grass as inputs.
Yeah, there we go. I also think the alfalfa crop texture's really nice.
The alfalfa's really nice. Yeah, I agree.
When it goes to seed, yeah.
It's not as...
And you can see the purple on the top.
Yeah, but it's not as... Like the previous iterations that have been out there, the purple's been really intense.
Yes, and it's kind of knocked back a bit. This is just growing now. I should be able to change this, actually, shouldn't I? Alfalfa... Harvest ready. Ooh. There you go. Yes. A lot more subtle. Very nice. Oh, clover texture's lovely as well. Let's have a look at that. As I've realised I can...
A little bit. A little bit low res on the texture for that one. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit flatter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fast Farmer, is this that Montana map? It is indeed that Montana map. Credit to Lancy Boy for the assets. Yeah. Just edit them based on how drastic crops in 25. So we might see some kind of higher res textures coming for these.
I think
which is cool.
There is a Antler 22 has some alfalfa texture. Alright.
I am gonna get a couple of rogators.
The thing I really like about this map is the sort of the view. Do you want to get one of the sulfide spreaders and one rogator?
Yes. Good call. Go. Like we're made of money, Args.
I know, right? When I was starting to buy the equipment at the start, I was like, "Oh, have we got enough money, or should I lease it?" And then I looked at the bank account.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to pick you a different tractor that we haven't used. I wonder if
Smaller versatiles.
Salsa 360. So can we get 360 out of that smaller versatile? The Nemesis.
How versatile is it?
272. Ooh. Might be worth a shot. I don't want to leave you struggling again.
Right, finally finished the headlands.
Oh, do you know what I'll do? Actually, I've just bought that, but I will buy you the 976 365. There we go. Oh, the twin wheels on the Versatile 976 are clamp-ons rather than through the hub.
Oh, no.
But I wonder if that was more back in the day. I wonder if they didn't have... I need somebody with... I wonder if BC Bueller's here with his actual farming knowledge of versatiles.
It's funny, like it's taken me so long to get around the headlands, but then it's what, 3 passes to do the middle of this field?
Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it?
3 and change.
Massive.
Granted, I also don't need
international cab.
I don't need to finish it.
A cab, no aero parts. Oxy coloured.
Great to see your hat's starting to show up out in the big wide world.
After far too long, but yeah, they've made it. Semi-trailers. I'm trying to find where the live bottom trailer was, but it's in semi-trailers.
Right.
Yo.
So you have a nice big headland. This is quite friendly. $1.2 million spent just like that.
There you go. Okay, BC Bueller saying they are clamp-ons on those versatiles, but a different type to what they've used. They've used the standard one. Bill. With... Come on, where are I? Went the wrong way.
I was hoping there might have been some bigger contracts. 30, yeah.
Solid fertilizer. There we go. Let's give me this one.
I'd say the connection's been really good for me.
It's been really good. How's your ping?
Still
about 170.
About 170, yeah, 160, 170. I can actually see because it's on the red background of the nitrogen.
It's interesting. I don't get a ping at all hosting.
No, you won't.
It doesn't give me one. Yeah.
I've always been hit and miss when I've tried to set them up and host myself. Even when I've tried to host on one PC and joined from my laptop right next door.
Yeah. It is a bit of a lottery sometimes. My internet connection's new, so I've got a 1 gig connection now, and I kind of average about 800 megabits per second, so it's...
Grunty.
It's very good.
Hmm.
Right. Fertilizing. 107, a nice big L-shaped field. 80 small. 38. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? 38. We'll take that. We'll accept the contract.
Yep.
And
We get through it really quick.
I'm going to add 107 as well. Right, we've got two to choose from.
I could do them both.
I mean, they are literally one's in the top left corner and the other's in the bottom right.
True.
So I'm going to go to 38. I'm going to run the truck over, and then we can run the 2 tractors over.
Okay. Let's go.
While you finish that last little bit off.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I don't technically need to finish it. My goodness. Those...
No, you don't.
That rooster that's still sitting in the middle of the field just
Death Wish rooster.
Gave the old cock-a-doodle-doo as I drove past.
Taunting you.
Yeah. Hey, don't keep going.
Loving to see all the plaudits for DJ in the chat. Makes it all worthwhile. What's
crazy is you think about how much time he spent from when he first sent it to us a couple of weeks ago to where it is now. It's just incredible.
Nice thing about driving through this is we get to see a bit more of the map.
Do.
Although, like I said, I think everybody's downloaded it now. Majorly popular.
Is it because we're on a bigger map, but you have the sort of blurred distance seems more pronounced?
Yeah. I tend to turn... you have the additional game settings, I tend to turn that off.
Yeah.
I think it's more pronounced in 25 anyway, isn't it?
I think so. Almost has a sort of tilt shift type feel to it.
Yeah. Get my bearings.
So once I got the headlands done, this was actually pretty manageable. Just have to have the space.
Yeah, I saw Disturbed Simulations had done some tests with it on Courseplay, and he said actually it worked well skipping rows. I think you're kind of down to how much space you've got at the edge of the field for turning around and stuff like that, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. Great map for the next set. Yeah, it's a good map for the 2 DLCs we've had so far. Easy. 100%.
Yeah, it might be just in the next set off for this, definitely.
Right. How are we looking?
It's beyond this. How can I get to that second field?
Right. Oh, I don't know. Is there access down the other
Trying
edge?
to work it out now.
The left-hand side of it.
This is one that runs along the top here, or I could just run along the grass. I'm just going to run along the grass.
Right, I am done. Turned off. And
DJ said he's had 13,345 downloads since he released it at 7 AM this morning.
holy moly.
And isn't that a shame that it can't go in the mod hub, because you would earn some money for that?
I saw some, a few people have said that they've, because obviously you do have the option on itch to provide a donation, so if you are one of those people who has downloaded...
I'm going to provide a donation, for sure.
Yeah, you can. People like DJ don't, because it is all itch, don't have that revenue stream as such to reward them for that. I know he's not doing it for financial gain or anything like that, but if you do enjoy what he's done and you've got a, can afford to buy a coffee for him, go and throw some coin his way.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is the used machinery yard. Engines running, tractors and equipment just discarded everywhere.
Just abandoned. Just abandoned, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're heading down to 38. Let's figure out this way to get there. Out there, turn right, turn left, done. What was this?
Oh, it does sound nice going through the gears.
It did, yeah, I was listening to that. Does this have toggle steering mode? It can. Or why?
That Rogator, by the way, turns on a dime.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant.
I've just turned off the four-wheel steering because there's nothing more fun than travelling at 36 miles per hour and having all your four wheels going around in a circle.
I've just realised I've picked a tractor that maxes out at 14 miles an hour. So I'll be, yeah. Damn you and your modern equipment.
I know, right? It might be worth you heading up to the other field and I'll bring the truck up when I'm finished.
Yeah. I might just spawn another one up there.
Yeah. Why not? The modders away from Mod Hub make money, not through any support from Giants.
Yeah. Purely donations.
Purely donations. Anyone who wants to contribute to them. Obviously, if they have a YouTube channel and put out map videos or anything like that, I don't think anyone makes a living from Farming Simulator. That's not on the modern side.
Which is a shame.
I Oh, just be hundreds, if not thousands of hours spent building a map like this.
Have I got a quicker way? No.
I mean, GS teleport and put the adjacent field names in is always a good option.
The shame of being passed by the ghost school bus.
He's got some cool custom traffic on this.
He has. Ah, it's BC Bueller's train. Thought I recognised it. That's always nice when modders work together. I'm a big fan of that.
So you were out of the loop. Being away.
Yeah. I genuinely thought I'd missed the DLC launch. I thought it was all being announced while I was away.
Ah.
I was surprised when I got back and I was like, oh, it's actually today it's released. That's why I did that stream quickly.
That's good.
Are you there yet, Args?
I am, yeah, I was just exploring.
Oh my god.
I'd
I'm
love
still on
another
the
coffee.
bridge.
You?
Also, here DJ saying clover and alfalfa grows back after cut and is and the output is more than grass, so it's a more lucrative crop from that perspective.
Okay.
Good to know.
Interesting.
Michael Trinity, how you doing, mate?
Right.
Right, Possum's saying hello from Mornington in Australia.
Mornington is Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. Hopefully I can get that right. I've been there.
There you go. Michael Trinity, this is indeed its top speed.
This trailer's
Princely, 14 miles an
epic. I love this trailer.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, that's a good point. Wearing some of the new clothing. See, they've added some Pottinger clothing.
I did.
It's funny that they had Pottinger when there's not Pottinger in the DLC.
I know. Like Salford,
Yeah,
GBA,
yeah.
Vader's stat,
Yeah, versatile.
versatile.
Yeah. Right.
I missed the wardrobe mod from 22. I'd love that to come back.
Hmm.
Had a whole heap of fun creating stuff. I'm totally going to get to this and you're going to have like one pass left.
I'm in the field and I'm just setting up my guidance to get going. You're just fortunate it's only a 21 metre spread width.
Yeah. And it's a big field.
Biggish.
King Midas, how do you feel about investing in
Oh,
cotton fairly
goodness.
early in your farm? I never play cotton. In fact, the only time I've ever played cotton was with you, Args, on Aussie farms.
West Texas as well. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we did do it on West Texas. Xenomorph at the moment, enhanced fill types does not let these spreaders take lime. But I wouldn't be surprised if that changes with a little mod update.
I did want to test that though on a base game map as well, because when I tried it, enhanced fill type wouldn't work on a basic spreader.
Oh, okay.
I wondered if it could have been a map thing, or whether the patch that the patch had changed it. I know the patch had caused some issues with that mod.
Interesting.
What's also interesting, I don't know if you've noticed on any of your multiplayer servers, is there was a couple of mods from our server that got removed because it wasn't compatible with the game. So have you noticed you get mods when they do an update that when you go through your mod list and start the game up, it'll show it's not compatible.
Oh, interesting.
So they've obviously
As in
put some
post-patch.
post-patch. They'll say, "Oh, this mod's now not compatible
You need
with
to
the
do an
patch."
update.
Yeah, so the mod needs to be updated, or you need to update the version of the mod you're using.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting.
Well, you're
Nick,
fortunate.
is there any buildings with the DLC? No, just there's 22 bits of equipment.
20 something, 21, isn't it? Because technically that's 19 with the similar tractors.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, the 2 versatiles and the 2 Fords are the same, other than a paint job.
What's the spreader width on that one you've got?
Same as yours, I think.
21 meters.
I think so. Let me have a look.
Just prolonging your arrival of the field.
22 meters.
Okay.
Are we there yet? We are.
All right, last headland pass and we're done.
If we want to start heading to.
Yeah, if you want to head to the other side of the map, that'd be great.
The dust animation is nice on all
Dust,
that stuff, isn't it?
the dust is fantastic. Just the way it lingers behind you for a little.
Oh. Right, are you on Headland 2?
This is headland 2. You could manually.
I'll just start doing up and downs then.
You manually set your width to 21 if you want it.
21?
That's what I'm spreading at.
21. And did you set your
No, it's just
work direction?
no, it's just on automatic. So it's going along the long edge. So it must be pretty much on 0.
See what happens. Oh, it's only giving me 1 headland. That was me being stupid.
No plans to do anything on it at the moment, Bruce. Need to get back to our German farms.
We do.
I also find that a big map like this, you can just spend a whole lot of time doing the same thing over and over from a content point of view.
It's hard. It's not ideal sometimes for content, is it?
No.
Unless you're doing multiplayer with a crew. Look at that. That animation on that dust is different class.
It's a nice little touch, right?
Yeah.
Just bowling through this guy's sunflowers with your versatile.
I have narrow wheels on. They're fitting beautifully between the plants, I'll have you know.
I believe you.
Do you know what? If you look on the left side they are, on the right not.
Not so much.
Right, I'm going to skip a row args.
Okay.
So. I think I may have skipped 2.
Oh, well, I think you're right.
We'll work it out.
You're right.
No, I'm right.
Yep.
I forget how wide these things are.
You bring out your mini map, you can see the. Even though we've got precision farming, it still shows the blue layers. Yeah. What speed are you applying it? At the same speed you drove down at?
14. It's exactly the same as I drove down at, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Pleasant View, how you doing? Is any good anhydrous mods you'd recommend? I don't think there are any toolbar sets out yet, are there, Args?
Not good ones.
We might have to wait for
I think
those.
there might be some dodgy-ish conversions out there, but
jobs.
yeah. But at the same time, I've been following Collins Customs, keeping an eye on their pages because they did that great set in 22.
They sure did.
And I don't know whether they're actually planning on doing it in 25.
No.
And a few modders lately have sort of life situations changed and they're stepping away from things.
Yep.
Skywalker
and the YouTubers
Farms
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skywalker this week, which is a shame.
Lazy modding. We've made some stuff for 22.
Yep.
South Sask as well, didn't he?
That's right, yeah. Pals of BC Bueller, and he said he's not gonna.
It's great to see guys like DJ Modding still here, and you know, that's I guess it's the natural cycle, right? You get those who come and go, and you get new guys.
Right.
You need new, fresh ideas and people to come in and try different things or bring their own twist on it. Your testament to life being able to change quickly at times, Bo, that's for sure. If DJ, are you still there? Can you get grass if you use a grass roller on the fertilizers? Does it give you a... Sorry, if you use a grass roller on clover or alfalfa, does it give a fertilizer state?
Fertilizer state, yeah. Oh, because he's slowly catching me. Not a chance. What are you running at? Are you running at 14 as well?
No, 16.
Oh, okay. You are catching me.
I was thinking I might have been able to undertake you on the inside of that corner then. Using much fertilizer too, which is nice.
Okay, so Liquid Rolled asked, can alfalfa and clover be rolled after cutting like grass? And DJ has said, yes, it can.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have access to land.
Contract's completed.
Contract.
I thought they got rid of that.
So did I.
That's just automatically... That's automatic.
1.9.
Oh, it's still it's showing up as completed.
But why can't, like...
Yeah.
If you were doing a contract in real life, you would never go, I think that's about roughly 100% of what he wants us to do. I'm just going to stop with, what, a row and a half left?
That'll do, mate.
Like, surely you finish the field, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, because the other thing is, if you did that fertilizer for you and then bought the field, technically it wouldn't be fully fertilized.
Yeah, exactly.
Good enough.
Add better contracts and set to 99%. Or, call me old-fashioned, just make your game do something slightly realistic.
Like how 22 did it.
Yeah. Don't think it's a big ask.
That's interesting.
Big brain call from me there.
Yeah, I can overload from the spreader back into the truck.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
So I can, I mean, well, speaking of realism, no, it's not.
Rogue chickens all over this map. I love it.
Have you just cheated your way up to 107? You have to.
I didn't. I returned my vehicle to the shop. It needed a repair.
No plans to do anything on it at this stage. Bruce, we'll have to wait and see. I know.
We're secretly playing it in the background, though, Alex.
Oh yeah. Well, I know. I think Hanson and Chinook are already frantically setting up a multiplayer server on it. So
Of course.
no doubt.
Of course they are.
No doubt I'll be streaming on it at some stage.
I imagine our lot are doing the same.
And with good reason. Great.
Yeah, with absolutely good reason. I'm so impressed how well this runs.
Yeah.
For 4X.
Yeah. Great multiplayer server too, in terms of multiple farms if you wanted to. With 6 different farms, plenty of land to buy.
Oh, that needs an update. Clutch and DJ.
Those 2 idiots still on a billboard somewhere.
Yeah. I know DJ's paid good, hard, solid cash to be there. Ooh, how am I getting here? I think I need to be the other side of the... I have to go over the other way.
It's times like that you need a realistic shooting range or something, don't you?
I would pay good money for that mod.
Put targets on a wall.
Please, no train come. Please, no train come.
The trains actually...
I didn't check.
You know, some trains come frequently. You'll see a train going past you every couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Train on this must be a very long way away. Like I rented the train the other day because I hadn't seen it when I was recording my tour, and it was 10 kilometers away.
Oh really? Oh, when you requested it.
And I've noticed it. You know, I have very infrequently actually seen it just scoot through the map.
Yeah. I think it's brilliant that it does that loop in the middle.
Yeah.
Goes to that collection point before, so it's actually really valuable for shipping crops around the map.
Yeah, for sure.
As opposed to just an A to B point, you've got 3. You've got a central point, you've got a northern point, you've got a southern point for unloading stuff. It's great.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's great. In fact, there's you've got Yellowtail, Yellowstone. I see what we've done there. I just realised that.
Any drops? How long? Because did you see the Ford branded garage in here?
No.
How long before we see a Ford branded dealership or something? Roberts Motors.
Yeah.
Roberts Motors here in the middle of the map next to the breweries.
Yeah. Just going to jump to it and have a nosy. Old school. Roberts Motors. Right. I will do the headlands this time, Args.
Okie dokie. Have you brought the truck
You
back
can
down?
do the... No, I just auto-filled.
Ah.
We probably will get through without, won't we?
Yeah. Except I'm empty, but you can autofill me, that's fine. She's here. Oh, no, don't worry. I will go to the co-op and fill up. It's the co-op down here.
Yeah! There you go. Work direction, we're going to go with 0. We're going to go with 1 headland, and we're going to go with 21 meters.
The dealership's lovely. Did you notice the vehicles are all usable as well? All the vehicles at the dealership.
You can lease them, not even lease them, you
Not
can
even lease
just
them.
borrow them.
But you can't tab into them, which is nice. You don't find yourself tabbing through. So
Yes,
all of this is
so
like...
they don't become part of the...
Yeah. Sprayer, spreader, seeder, combine, planter, cultivator,
brilliant.
forage harvester, tractors. Going left down this way. Post track to pop out.
It is brilliant. It is just so many little things you discover and find, and Everett, oh, like you, how do you have so much money? Tariffs.
Was a good year in Montana.
It was. State subsidies.
Right, which one do I refill at? Not there. Next one. Overhead auger.
Oh man, I'm gonna have this finished. It is a mod, Everett. It's called Power Tools, and you can add as much money as you want. And see, they work.
Oh, dumping solid fertilizer in the top of the cab. Roll that cover back on. The rolling covers are cool.
Capricorn. Yeah, the rolling covers are nicely animated, actually.
Right, how do I get to you?
Go
over the tracks by the animal dealer.
Get over the other side of the train line. You can cross it.
Can't encourage crossing train tracks at unauthorised positions. It's not safe.
Nope. Health and safety args has arrived with this clipboard.
I've had my beacons on the whole way. I notice you haven't.
I don't have beacons. Tractor's too old.
The spreader's got them on the back, doesn't it?
Oh, the road is here, actually. See where I am at the moment? There's actually a path. If you want to really play authentic, you need to drive right along the edge of the map up north.
Ah, okay.
Here comes the train. Right?
Yeah, here comes the train. So I'm just gonna turn around and spot that. Oh. Go and have a look at it. Yeah. Stuck. I am actually stuck.
You're gonna get trashed by the train?
No, I was stuck in my character.
Ah, right.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, the train has no sound to it. It's silent.
No, really?
Oh no, there we go.
It's not silent in...
Maybe that was lag. Could have been a lag thing. It didn't make sound. Didn't make sound until it got right to the end of the tracks. So sorry, do I need to cross the tracks and then come down to the end of the map, or can I cross the tracks at the end of the map?
There is I'm going to say there's a crossing down towards the end of the map where the tunnel is.
Okay.
I can't see exactly, but there is a road that goes up there.
Okay, go find it. We will explore. Do I know about the Big Roy, Nathan? We've been driving the Big Roy. Pretty.
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. I'm going to stop after I've done the headland, so there's some stuff left for you to do.
Aha. No, you'll be alright. It's been a nice ticky tour of the map.
I've delivered a massive 3% of my load of fertilizer.
You've only done a third. You've only done a third of the contract. Right. Yeah, so what have we got here? US Postal. Oh, Post Office.
There we go, one headland done. Should have put some tram lines in.
Wouldn't have worked on contracted fields.
Yeah, it's nice to see the fields with the tram lines in.
It is, yeah. Although I know everyone's going to say it's not a very American thing to do.
Yeah.
Tanks that one. Right. Which field are we? One straight ahead, is it?
Straight ahead. Yeah.
107, okay.
Start on that end. I'm coming up.
As in, you've done the headlands
Where
on
you
this
are.
end?
Done the headland only. Yeah, one headland.
Okay, I see, yep.
Mike, when you have crop destruction turned on and are driving around a corner in the tram lines, are you still destroying the crops? Not if you've got the right wheels on. So you still need the right wheels, I think, don't you?
Sorry, say that again.
If you have crop destruction on and you're driving around the corner of a field that has tram lines in it, are you still destroying the crop? I think you are if you have big wheels.
Yeah, I'd still, even if you run down tram lines with, if you ran down tram lines with
Chunky
standard
tyres.
chunky tyres, you're probably going to damage your crop. So you'd still want to do it for, your narrow tyres.
Yeah.
Are you working on that long edge of the field?
I am, yeah.
Look around it and get back.
I'm not skipping rows here, I'm just running.
Yeah.
I think you'll get the last run now, actually. When you get to the top and turn, that'll be the last pass.
You're going to get there before me, though, aren't you? Don't know. So what haven't we looked at? The only thing we haven't looked at is the smaller versatile tractors and the grain cart.
The large auger grain cart, yeah. Which is just a massive, massive grain
It's a
cart.
massive grain cart, yeah.
It's quite cool. Oh, there you go. Cranky's posted another mod that completes contracts for you.
Okay. Technically driving a Challenger Rogator. Technically. I mean, it's a Fendt. Probably started out as a Challenger Rogator for the original model, but I imagine they've
Probably did, didn't it? Yeah.
I imagine they've updated things quite a lot since then. Nice to see the big Rogators, the 3-wheel ones.
Yeah. Are you in this pass?
Yes, yeah, I'm running down. Okay, because of where I created the course, because I came in on the bottom edge of the field. Yeah, so there is a partial.
Have you got half a pass?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I did half a pass. So.
I'll let you.
No, you go down it. You go down your next one, and
Sure.
yeah, we're going to collide, but it's all right.
Yeah, I'll let you finish and then I'll follow it.
It's a couple of booms touching between friends.
Oh, we did. We're 94% on the contract anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
So close.
That's the trick for young players. Don't start the steering assist on opposite sides of the field. You're doing it together.
Here's a question. I'm a little behind the live. If you borrow the dealer vehicles, you can't use core play or helper lines. Is that? I'm not sure if that's a question or if that's a statement. Test that.
I don't. Well, we haven't got course play. I could test it with the.
Oh yeah, we've got the helpers though.
Helpers, yeah. Have a look.
I would expect it should be all right, wouldn't it?
I would have thought so, but
It's no different to using a tractor on a shared map. If you had contractor privileges.
yeah, correct. Look.
Evening, Big Mac. Dog is great. She is. Yeah, I don't see that much anymore. She's decided she likes mum better than dad. So. Yeah, there we go. I finished.
Alright, so where's the nearest field I can get in 278?
There you go. Western is confirming you cannot use AI on the dealer tractors. There you go. Yeah, permissions issue maybe.
Probably the way the farm's set up in terms of ownership.
Hang on, I'm going to try something. Let's see if I give you farm management, Argsy, Is there any way I can? No, because we don't have 2 farms. I was
No.
going to say I could see if I could give you
Contractor status.
contractor, but I can't. Yeah.
So you can't even use the steering assist lines, are you saying, or is it just the AI workers?
Yeah, anything. Anything, steering assist as well.
Let's look here. Find that field.
Nope. Splashing out 132,000 on a field there, Ogs, just for a test.
Just for a test, yeah, no. Can confirm and agree that that is the status. Can't. H doesn't do anything.
No. Interesting. DJ's just said, yes, my notes say players can borrow to use, not give them to helpers.
But I can't, so the only downside with that, DJ, and I agree with you, is I can't use the guidance steering either. You're literally having to freehand it. But I know that because it uses the same system, it's probably impossible to do that.
Yeah.
Nice one.
No risk it. I love the animal dealer slap bang in the middle of the town as well.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Does that vehicle have a
And this that grain store is different class as well.
Does that vehicle have a buddy seat in it?
Is what, sorry?
Does your vehicle have a buddy seat in it?
Yes, I think it does. Actually, take that back. Nope.
No, no buddy.
No buddy.
Right
I've
back.
got no buddies.
Right back on the fender.
We're not riding back in this 14-mile-an-hour piece of junk.
We don't actually have to go anywhere, do we?
Tabbing back. I'm actually now looking for another tractor that's got a buddy seat. Oh, the MK, whatever it is.
Oh, the
second big versatile. This should work. If the other one worked, this should work, right?
yeah, I just have to remember what the button is.
Blurry textures again. I think my textures started out okay, and now as it's
Oh, I couldn't. Can you swap to passenger seat?
No.
No. Maybe it's only the.
Suggests this maybe isn't.
Maybe it's only the.
Now I can't remember that command that we had in here for.
I was just going to hop into the big rope because I know that works. Control G.
Who can remember that?
Laughing at myself sitting in the buddy seat. What command are you looking for? SG?
The one that you used before to reset textures, because my things have gone blurry.
Set texture streaming behavior. Min. So just type in set text.
Texture streaming set budget behavior. And what was it?
Min. Set.
Min. Oh. Yep. Fixed it. Fixed it on the tyres anyway.
I've just changed mine to max. I wonder if that just resets it.
That's getting set up as a button on my
Yeah. Very handy.
that's min. Let's try it max.
I think you'd have to run out of your VRAM with textures loading to have an issue now.
So this is the challenge, right? I've got six gig of VRAM.
Yeah.
And apparently that's not enough, even though I've got 3070 card, which is a way above min specs.
Yeah.
So am I going to have to invest in a new card if I want high-res textures?
Mm.
Whereas I can use something like, I don't know, the new F1 game or WRC or something else. I can run decent textures on those.
Yep.
I think that's my frustration.
It's certainly not ideal.
Optimize your game better. Sounds like time for a new PC.
Don't give them an excuse.
Maybe a new graphics card.
It's like a magpie. Ooh, new PC.
The only thing that stopped me getting a new graphics card is I've only got a 650 watt PSU, so I'd have to get a new PSU as well. And the thought of
but aren't those dirt cheap?
Swapping those out.
The PSU's not expensive.
Just a pain to swap. I might as well buy a whole new PC and build it, and have some fun at the same time.
Oh, fair enough. Speaking of fun, this has been fun, mate. Thanks for taking some time out of your Sunday evening.
No, it's been awesome, mate. I've properly enjoyed that. I hope everybody else did as well. I've had a good chunk of viewers.
Absolutely.
Throughout, which is always good to see. If you fancy hitting the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that.
Drop a thumbs up. And like we said earlier, if you have the season pass, of course the DLC will be all yours. If you don't, you can buy it through wherever you want to buy it, Steam, PlayStation, Giant Store. And of course,
that's right.
Shameless plug, you can use one of our partner codes or someone's partner code if you get it through the Giant Store. Help support the channel at no additional cost.
Use Argsy's. Don't use mine. Argsy, hashtag Argsy's to silver.
Argsy Gaming, all one word. The road to silver. It's a long and windy road. Long and windy road, just doing it through DLC purchases.
Yeah.
The joys.
No, that was awesome.
It was good
hope
fun.
everyone enjoys this when it comes out, because it is cool.
Yes.
And the map is outstanding. That is, I think, the icing on the cake of this DLC coming out is that you've got a map that really warrants using it. So
absolutely, yeah, no, it's going to be perfect for it. And the map's out now too. I think !map in both our chats will give you a link to that. Otherwise, you've got a link to it in your map tour. I'll have a link to it in the map tour or djmodding.itch.io. No, itch.io/djmodding. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. This is Judith Plains by DJ Modding, John. There you go. All right, mate. Oh, that was a blast. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah. And have a great week. Everybody else have a great week as well. Thank you again, DJ.
Yeah, nice to have you in chat.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, and thanks to all the gifted memberships. There's quite a few floating around on both channels. So thank you all very much for your support. We do appreciate you all. All right, I'm out.
Certainly do.
Take care, everyone. Catch you later.
Me too.
All right, bye.
Yeah, take care. See you guys. Bye-bye.